Welcome back, my student. We will complete unit 4, book 2. I've never heard of that. Our topic today is interesting. It's about food, especially about favorite ethnic dishes. Okay, I know that you get the meaning of favorite before, but what about ethnic? Ethnic dishes means the traditional dishes related to a country, related to culture. For example, at our Egyptian culture, our ethnic food or our ethnic dishes like mahshi, koshari, okay, ملوخية, think we called it ethnic dishes. You understand the ethnic dishes related to a special culture. Here we have some different dishes from different places, from South Korea, Brazil, Morocco, Singapore. Let's go for reading about these dishes and go for knowing what is made from. Bulgogi, beef marinated with soy sauce and other spices. You know the word marinated? For example, when we want to make kebab, we get the meat, okay, and we put it in onions, syrup, okay, we get the onions, and we have some pepper, salt, and some spices, okay, and leave the meat in this mixture for 2 hours before we go to grill it. This process called marinating this dish. So, you know, marinating to dip the meat into a mixture. So here it's a beef, it's kind of meat, marinated, dipping, or covered by a mixture. This mixture made from soy sauce, I think it's very clear to understand it, and other spices, okay? Fijuda, it's from Brazil. It's an ethnic dish from Brazil. This dish made of black beans, garlic, spices, and meat. Okay, I think it's similar to our marination, to our marinating mixture here in our grilled kebab in Egypt, but we didn't add beans, they add black beans. Morocco, lamb tagine. Tagine, you know, it's a kind of clay dish. A stew of vegetables, lamb, it's the meat of goat or sheep, fruit, and spices cooked in a clay dish. Singapore, fish head curry, a dish made from a fish head cooked in a rich curry sauce. I think it's like Sayadiyya at Alexandria. We have the same dish like this. If I want to ask you which dishes are made with meat and which are with fish, I think this dish it's made with meat, also this made with meat, also this with meat. The only dish here it's made for with fish. Have you ever tried any of those dishes? According to me, no. Which ones would you like to try? If I'd like to try, I'd like to try lamb tagine. I think it's related or near to our Arabic dishes. I feel relaxed to try this dish. What about you? What ethnic foods are popular in your country? A lot. We have mahshi, koshari. I like Egyptian food. 2, conversation. Have you ever? Have you ever means he asked you about your experience about trying something. At this picture, we have a waiter man, a lady, and a man. They looks at a dish. strangely. He looks astonished. I think this dish, it's about a brain. It's very amazing for the man. Let's go for reading this conversation to know what is this about. As any episode, I remind you to join our Telegram group. You can ask for our Telegram group to join us to get the sources, to get this book, to get the sources for those audio files and audio materials to help you study English with us. Don't depend on watching videos only. Hey, this sounds strange. Snails with garlic? Have you ever eaten snails? You know snails? Snails, for example, when you go to a beach and you find some snails in sand in front of the beach, like something as we called it in Egypt, الخلول. It's a kind of snails, and it's preferable for many people. Some people boil it and cook it, and some people eat it as it in its raw status. It's preferable for some people to eat it. That's about snails. Okay. Yes, I have. I had them here just last week. Did you like them? Yes, I did. They were delicious. Delicious means very tasty. Why don't you try some? No, I don't think so. Have you decided on an appetizer yet? Decide means to think about doing something. Okay? Or take an action about doing something. Appetizer. Appetizers, it's like pickles, like some salads, soups, which help us to have a desire for eating. Okay? To have a good appetite. It comes from the word appetizer. Yes, I'll have a small order of the snails, please. And you, sir, I think I will have the fried brains. You know brain? Yes, what comes in your mind is right. We think about our brain. Our brain is at our head, in our head, inside our head. Inside my skull, it's my brain. Okay? Fried brains, as it's in this photo, that's brain. Fried brains, I've never heard of that. It sounds scary. Scary means I feel afraid of this. Okay? It frightened me. Okay? If you want to know more about what happened after this, let's go for the listening part and listen and discuss what you are listening to for our live session. Join us to practice your English with our live sessions, the Avocado English program. At pronunciation exercise, we offer consonant clusters today. What do you mean by cluster? Cluster means two sounds or two things are joined together. That's we called cluster. Okay? For example, the two letters SK, it's a cluster, contains the sounds or produce the sound K. K? Scam, scan. Okay? Start, start, step, smart, smile, snack, snow, spur, speak, brown, gray, blue, play. Okay? Practice it. At this grammar topic, it's very, very confusing for Arabic people. When we speak about past, we are so confused a lot about using past, simple tense, or present perfect tense. What shall I use to express myself correctly? At our Arabic culture, we only have one kind of past. What's happened in the past, it is in the past. Okay? We have one kind, but in English, we have many kinds of past. Or we have different tenses expresses past. The first one is simple past, and I think we spoke before about simple past and expresses something that happened in the past, and we know the identifiers about simple past. Also, we have a present perfect tense. Present perfect tense expresses something that happened in the past, but is still happening now, or something that happening in the past and ending in the past, but it has its fiction in the present. Or something that happened in the past or beginning in the past, but still continuing in the present. Okay? Which case I can get confused between present perfect tense and past simple tense. Let's go to explore and elaborate more about the differences between simple past versus present perfect. Use the simple past for experiences at a definite time in the past. When you define or you give a definite time in the past, use simple past. Use the present perfect for experience within a time period up to the present. So it's definite time, past simple tense. Time period, present perfect tense. Let's go for exercise. Have you ever eaten snails? Yes, I have. I tried them last month. I use definite time, so I use past simple tense. Yes, I have. I tried them last month. Although he asked by present perfect tense, and I answered by present perfect tense, I add my experience and express myself in the past because here I use the definite time. Okay, but if I say a long ago, okay, I can complete using present perfect tense. Did you like them? Yes, I did. They were delicious. Okay. What about present perfect tense? Have you ever been to a Vietnamese restaurant? No, I haven't. But I ate at a Thai restaurant last night. Thai is a nationality from Thailand. Did you go alone? No, I went with some friends. Is it clear? You can pause the video and repeat it to understand it clearly. Let's go for practicing. Have you ever been? He used present perfect tense, so I use the verb in the past participle form. And been is the past participle of be. To a picnic at the beach. Yes, I. Have you ever? Yes, I have. Yes, my family and I had. Yes, my family and I had. Yeah, I expressed it in the past because I defined. I used definite time here last month, and I had a picnic on the beach last month. We cooked hamburgers. Okay. You can practice more with us at our live session, and you can practice this listening exercise with your audio materials if you ask our technical support and our customer service about supporting you with audio material. At this speaking part, to tell me more, you will be asked to tell me more about your experiences like this. Have you ever drunk fresh coconut juice? Have you ever been to a vegetarian restaurant? Have you ever had an unusual ice cream flavor? Have you ever eaten something you didn't like? Have you ever drank fresh coconut juice? Yes, I have. Did you like it? Yes, I did actually. I ordered a second one. If you want to practice more about this, you can go for page 170. At this part, word power exercise, you can gain more vocab about cooking methods. Okay? I think we spoke before about foods, we spoke about vegetables, we spoke about fruits, cereal, meat, and so on. But here, today we speak about the way we cook those food. We bake like this, okay? We boil by putting the food into hot water and go for heating it more until boiling. That we called it boil. Fry. Fry, we use oil or butter, okay, to fry eggs. As you see in this picture, grill. Grill, you oppose the meat direct to the fire. Okay, we called it grill. Roast. Roast, it only cooked by the smoke of the flames of the fire like this. Steam, when you're heating water, it evaporates. We have gases, gas case of the gassy case of the water called steam. Steam, which come from water when you boil it. When you're heating water, it changes to steam case or steam status. So you cook food in the steam. We call it steamed food. I think it's the most healthiest way to cook food, but I don't prefer it. It's not tasty for me. So methods, it's bake, boil, fry, grill, roast, steam. Do you think these methods of cooking foods are suitable for all foods? Fish? I can bake fish? No. Maybe I can boil, sometimes fry, grill, roast, steam. I think all of this may be suitable for fish, but not bake. Shrimp. Shrimp, I think is the same. Eggs. Eggs only we can boil and fry, but I think we can't grill eggs. Chicken. Chicken, we can't bake chicken, but we can do the rest of cooking methods. You can complete about this potatoes, onions, eggplants, bananas. If you want to know more vocabulary about this, you can go for asking our customer service at our Telegram channel to ask you about sources for new vocabulary from BBC website and so on. You can find a lot of resources for vocabulary in English. Perspectives, family cookbook. I think it's funny to speak about peanut butter and banana. It's a recipe. Here we have a recipe about this. I think that's an actor, famous actor in America. He gave us a recipe for peanut butter and banana. He used 3 tablespoons peanut butter, 1 banana, mashed. Mashed means crushed, and you can crush the banana by spoon or fork or something like this. That's the meaning of mashed. And after I boil potatoes, I mashed it. I like mashed potatoes. You get the meaning of mashed. 2 slices of bread, 2 tablespoons butter, melted. Melted means when you put butter on fire or heating butter, it's moving from solid status to liquid status. That's called melting, okay? And we describe the butter itself by melted butter. You get it? First, mix the peanut butter and mashed banana together. Then lightly toast the slices of bread. Toast the slices. Toast here means to get it dry or heated. Next, spread the peanut butter and banana mixture on the toast. After that, close the sandwich and put it in a pan. You know a pan? It's a pan. We can fry egg here, okay, in a pan with melted butter. Finally, fry the bread until it's brown on both sides. Until it's brown here, his color changes into brown. Okay, this is the steps of the recipe. You can order it. I think this photo speak about the first step. It's here he mash the banana with banana butter. Okay, and after this he toast the bread, and after this he put the banana's butter on the toast. Okay, and after this he put in a melted butter in a pan until his color moves to brown. You can get it. It's ready. Amazing. Share us your recipe at our live sessions programs to speak more about your experiences and recipes. Hello for your recipes. I will help you in this grammar focus to describe your recipes more more what more do you remember that I don't remember the word exactly to put it here, but I mean that it help you to make your recipe easy to be understood. Clear, yes, this is the word that I'm missing in my mind. Clear, yeah. This words or sequence adverbs make your recipes clear. Okay, first, then, next, after that, finally. It steps. Okay, for example, when we speak about recipe, you should use those sequence adverbs to give us the steps. First, mix the banana butter and banana together. Okay. Then, toast the slices of bread. Next, spread the mixture on the toast. After that, put the sandwich in a pan with butter. Finally, fry the sandwich until it's brown on both sides. Okay, here we will arrange the recipe. And at this listening part and tempting snacks, here we have some snacks like bagel, cookies, guacamole, pizza, popcorn. I think it's easy to be cooked. Tell us about your recipes using those sequence of adverbs to help us to understand your recipe. And if you want to practice as a writing, you can use writing skills. It's a recipe. Here, the recipe, spicy salsa, half an onion, 5 tomatoes, salt and pepper, 2 chili pepper, a small bunch of cilantro, 1 lemon. Here he uses the sequence adverbs first. Chop the onion. You know chop? Chop the onions means cut, cut, cut. You cut the onion. Chili peppers, we called it red pepper, and in Egypt we called it red pepper. It's so hot, spicy pepper. Tomatoes and cilantro. Put it in a bowl. Bowl means a deep dish. Next, add salt and pepper, then squeeze. Squeeze, for example, when you cut a lemon into parts, and you get one part, try to squeeze it to make a lemon juice. This action called squeeze. Squeeze some fresh lemon juice in the bowl. After that, mix everything together and refrigerate. Refrigerate means to put in a refrigerator. You know, refrigerator is an equipment at our homes keep our food fresh by get it cold. Okay, for 1 hour. Enjoy with tortilla chips. Tortilla chips, tortilla, it's a kind of bakeries, it's kind of bread, okay? But it's another kind, it's chips, like Doritos. You know Doritos? It's like this. At the end, we reach to our reading part. We will enjoy our reading and practicing English together at our live session. Don't hesitate to follow us at our Facebook page and join our Telegram channel to get the resources and enrolled in our live session. Thank you for your time. See you soon.